Hi everyone, welcome back for another tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show you how I can process multiple images at the same time. There's different options I'm going to show you, so let's get started. So at this moment in time I have some photos I took of a friend of mine's car that he's going to sell, and I want to process to apply the same settings to the image. So selecting the first one and Command A or Control A to select them all, I'm going to open right here, open in Camera Raw. There you go. And right here in Camera Raw, what I can do is I want just to change white balance to daylight, bring down the highlights, open up the shadows a touch, add some blacks, add some whites, a bit of clarity and some vibrance, just to enhance it just a touch. Cool. So very natural, very straightforward, nothing too fancy. Now I'm going to detail and I'm going to sharpen this image, masking like so, bring up, just add some noise reduction, and now lens correction. So there you go. Cool. So this photo was taken, so the first few photos, they were taken with 2470, so I know I can synchronize everything within this image. So coming over here, holding shift and clicking on this image right here where my mouse is, now I've got this selected. So right here on the top we have select all, select rated or sync settings. So I'm going to click sync settings, and as you can see there's any options that you want. If you want just to treatment and profile, or just sync the white balance, exposure, contrast, highlight, shadows, etc, etc. So I'm just going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to click OK. So now it just applied same settings to the other images, like so. And as you can see, remove chromatic aberration. If you go to the basic panel, you see applied same settings. So this one here was taken with a 10 to 20 mil ultra wide angle lens, so obviously the process is different. But I still can synchronize all of these settings apart from the lens correction. So with the top one selected, this one here, I'm going to shift click, and now I have 3 images selected. And I'm just going to come here and sync settings. And right here we have lens profile correction, and I'll untick that and untick chromatic aberration as well, and lens vignetting. And I'll click OK. So now applied all of the settings apart from the lens correction. So I can just come here manually, just like so, and to the other image as well. So this moment in time I'm ready to save these images. So I can come here, select all, and save images, and select the folder that I want to create. So let's just come here, like create a folder new. I can create a folder right here, so export, and I can select this and it will save based on the options I have here. So in this case would be JPEG, maximum quality, color space, and if I wanted to resize to fit, I could also add that too. So that's the first option on how we can apply just same settings to same images. Another option is right here as we are, I can go to tools, and we have Photoshop and batch. Batch basically is, it will apply any action that you may have recorded or installed in your Photoshop. So for instance, I don't have many actions here, so I could apply an action, so vignette, sepia toning, and the source bridge or a folder. I can go and pick the folder. So let's go to desktop and let's go Megan. Where's Megan? There you go. And obviously I can just select the folder, and destination, none, save and close, or a folder. The problem with this is it will open in Camera Raw, you'll apply the settings, and then it will bring you back to Photoshop just to apply the sepia toning in this case. So it's not the fastest way to do it. If you prefer Lightroom, we can do exactly the same thing. So in this case, I'm just going to set white balance to daylight, bring down the highlights, open up the shadows. I'm just going like so. Clarity, vibrance, detail. I'm just going to click and click without paying too much attention to the settings, just so you can visualize what I'm doing. So just like before, we know these two images right here, they don't have the same lens. So I'm going to just select the first ones, so holding shift and clicking there, and right here we have sync. If we click sync, just like in Camera Raw, we can apply everything, so like treatment profile, white balance, etc, etc. So I'm just going to synchronize that, and that will apply to the other images. So what about the ones photographed with the ultra wide angle? So very easily I can come here, select all of the other ones just like I did in Photoshop, in Camera Raw, sorry, and tick lens correction and synchronize. Cool. So now I can go back to this image. I know for a fact I can remove chromatic aberration and enable profile. So I'll just go like so, click, click, there you go. And I can just go to the other one and click and click. And just as normally you would do normally in Lightroom, just file, export, and export to any location you may like. So this is how you can batch or process multiple images very easily using either Camera Raw or Lightroom. And if you want to go for the extra steps and apply some action you may have in Photoshop, you can do it as well. Bear in mind one thing: if you are using JPEGs, so I'm just going to save these images here. So I'm just going like so, and I'm just going to select all. I'm back in Camera Raw, by the way, and I'm just going to apply 8, just for the sake of it. Select folder, desktop, Miguel, select, and I'm just going to save these images very quickly, just show you something. And here it is, all saved. So I'm just going to cancel this, and as you can see, now we have the JPEGs version. So I'm just going to select the JPEG. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 JPEGs. If I'll go to Tools, Photoshop, Batch, and I'm just going to apply a what shall I do? I'll apply a vignette. Destination, folder, choose the folder, and I'm just going to desktop and new folder, export like so. Apparently I've got one already, so I'll select new folder 5, that's fine, and I'm going just to click OK. And now what Photoshop will do basically is, as you can see, command, this is because of errors, and this, as you can see, it's showing me all the time opening a window, so like this, and I can save it either a JPEG or PSD. Save, shows me the options. I'll click OK. Now close the other one, back again, and like this again, save. And as you can see, it takes a bit longer, but you can stop the errors anyway. So close, opens, continue, JPEG, save, OK, continue, JPEG, save, OK, continue, JPEG, save, OK, and we still have one more, I think. So JPEG, save, and OK. Yeah, that was the last one. So the thing is, it takes a bit longer, but it can be done. Personally, I would just go into Camera Raw or Lightroom to do this sort of work. There are other options that you can save multiple images without all this trouble using Photoshop, and that is using droplets. I've done a tutorial in the past in droplets, so check out that tutorial on my channel and enjoy it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up on the video, and share it with everyone. Share it with your friends and even your enemies if you want to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.